Hey guys, in this video we are going to update our products table, add our stock property, and then also in our previous video we added a delivery history to our purchase order. So we are going to update this and add or show the delivery history. So let's start. So in our view product view.php, going to add the column for the properties. So here product name will have the stock, then here 4 going to the stock column. So if you refresh, will show us the current stock of our product. So I'm going to show you, just in case we have this number 1000 stocks. If you refresh, here we can add a PHP function number format. So this will format add a comma to our number, or to our stock. So it's now showing. Let's go to our purchase order and the view or orders. So here we have the update button. So what we're going to do is we'll add a button and we'll show in a model the list of orders or delivery history. So we have that order product history. So we'll pull in here the details of the histories of the delivery. So one thing I forgot is that, so we have the batch number. So I think we'll just add a button inside, and then once we click, going to pull the batch number. So we have the row order product ID. So this refers to the ID of this product. So edit date, let's view, open this file, then here we can have the delivery history, and then this will be a button. So we'll add the class app button, then here we'll have show delivery history fresh, or maybe just delivery history. And then let's open the console. Let's style this button. So here Let's change the background to green, or maybe this one. That one. So delivery history, so just use deliveries, and then in our CSS file we'll add that button and copy the class fresh. So actually we can have a border dot color. So if you refresh here, we'll just add the hover. Then background to none. So if you click, it should change colors. So now in our view order, let's add data ID. This one, which is basically the row in order product, which is the ID. So batch number is different. Let's see if we order product.id. Okay, so here I'm going to echo or set the value to batch PO then ID. So if you refresh, it should have the 21 ID or value. So here we can add the class to our click function. So if class list, here it's at a comment, if deliveries btn is click class list that contains. So let's just console.log hi fresh. So let's see our console. So as you can see, it's showing high. That means it is correct, or we set successfully the click event to that element. So now let's do the ID. So no, not that, but target element, that data set, that ID fresh 21 19 20. So now we have that ID. We can then create an Ajax call. So here we have example of that. For that, let's create a database or a file inside our database folder. We view delivery history.php. Then we can just get this one, or copy this one. um, so yes, we have the order, so you should pull it from the order product history, order by created at, or date received, order by date received descending. So we should use this column where, because this is linked to our main order product, so that means this 21 ID is this ID. This is the delivery history of that. This is the main order, purchase order record, and its delivery history is inside this, and this column link to this column. So we can use that ID which we set here, or this ID here, to pull that data. So here, let's get request and view order.php, go to database, view delivery history PHP, then here do the ID as data payload function. So here we can then get that ID. So if we refresh, let's see, if we click, should trigger an Ajax. So go to our network. So as you can see here, we have the view delivery. However, it's showing us an error, date received. So here, so we select from the order product, not order product, but order product history, where the order product ID is equals to the ID. Then we order it, or you order by the date we receive that product, or it was delivered to our store. So if we refresh, deliver here, so it's return, it should be, let's do a bar dump of the result. As you can see here, we have 3 records, and this matches the numbers of records in our MySQL database. So now let's do echo the JSON. So need to encode it to JSON, since in our file or our view order we set the response type to JSON. So now here, if we log the data, fresh deliveries, then here as you can see our console, we have 3 rows or objects, or array of an object, records basically of the history. So this one, it's empty since we don't have data for this. So if I'm going to add history, so let's see, 3 quantity received, okay. So if I click, it should have 1 record. So if I update again, we have received 2, still pending deliveries, so we have now 2 records of that. So now you can just add. So let's try to check first if we have data or we have history. Then if we don't have data, we can just alert. So type would be an info, and the message is no delivery history found. So now going to refresh deliveries. Here we don't have delivery information, this one we don't have, but here we have delivery. It will just log data. Here we can just tag show, then here set the title to no delivery history. Unselected product. So here you can do the title, strong delivery histories, and then type will be now the message here will have our delivery history HTML. So now let's try to create that HTML. So in our data we have date received. It's important we show the date we received the product. The quantities, so these are the only data that we are going to show. So now we're going to add or just look at first, or maybe just let's just create a layout. So here delivery history row, let's create that row, div, and then here we'll have maybe date, date receive, and then here we'll have the quantity delivered. So I think it's better if we can just use a table. Yeah, let's just use a table, so it's easy for us. The body will here we should have the row, So let's copy the header. Product will have date received, then do the number. So here just going to 1 2, just comment this out. So if we refresh deliveries, as you can see here we have the delivery history. However, this is just the sample data, but we can add more details of font size, 10px, another one. Can make it bigger and better, so 10px. We'll add the class. You refresh deliveries here. So make it 14 deliveries, 14, and then let's add the padding. px, 20px. Then here, this is where we loop to the data. So this is our delivery history HTML. Can just remove this. So loop the data for each function. So here we have row, and then rows. Let's just use rows and set to empty. So here we can use rows and then append the data. So here the key, we need to have an ID. Just basically the key remove this one, we don't need it. The date which is basically row that I believe it's date received, and then here sorry about that. UTI receive. Now we have the rows, we can just move this one below, and then here this is where we add the rows. If we refresh show deliveries, here up it's 0, should start number 1, so let's just add 1 to it. So 1 2, so no product selected here. So let's just set the format to this date. So the date received, we can use the new date function. So JavaScript has a built-in function for formatting date, so let's add a new instance of date. Then here let's get this or use this property or method. Now if we refresh deliveries, you can see here it will show us the date, the month, and the year, so it's more readable. Let's try this one. We can use this one, use the get hours. So here we're going to assign this one to a variable. Save date, and then here we'll have we can then use or append this value or additional method. So if we refresh, row is not defined, so this should be inside the loop. Fresh, D is not defined, should be receive date. So here we have Sunday, March 12th, the month. So I guess we don't need $21.57. So I guess we don't need this. Let's try. So I should have the date, the month, year, and the day. So let's try to add a delivery. So here we have 2, 3, 3 update should have, let's see, 12. Let's add to complete update. If we show the deliveries, should have the 12 quantity. So let's try again for this. So we have no record for this product. So if we update, so let's receive 12. Actually it's already complete, but just an example, if we receive 12, set complete, okay, click. So here if we show the delivery record is now showing 12 and the date we received the product. So basically that's it. Stay tuned for our next video.